Hello everyone and welcome back to Microsoft Dynamics 365 or CRM tutorials for beginners video series. My name is Abhishek Doria and I will be your host in this video. Basically in this video series we'll pick one of the feature of Dynamics 365 and in each video we'll dig deeper into that particular feature. In your screen you can see the list of various existing features of Dynamics 365 customer engagement. Basically what we are going to do is first of all we'll pick one of the feature and we will give you an overview about that particular feature in Microsoft Dynamics 365. Then we will cover a brief history of that feature. It means like in which version of Microsoft Dynamics CRM this feature was introduced and what are the major changes happened in that particular feature from the introduction till today. So after knowing that, we'll give you a detailed feature explanation like what that feature is all about and currently how you can utilize it to maximum potential, and lastly we will cover the future roadmap of that particular feature. So having said that, in this video feature that we have picked is user interface. So obviously the first and foremost thing that one will notice is UI of Dynamics CRM or 365. So let us now start this video without wasting much of your time. The agenda of this today's video is, first of all I will give you the feature overview, means in current version which is Dynamics 365 version 9.0 the new unified interface is introduced. So I will give you a brief overview about new unified interface. Then we will cover the brief history of user interface. What was the user UI look like in the very first version of Microsoft Dynamics CRM, and then what all the major changes happened to that UI till today. And after going through all the major changes, we will cover the detailed feature explanation, new unified interface, and lastly we will see the future roadmap, that is what are the major announcements for unified interface in Dynamics 365 version 9.0. So having said that, let us now begin the feature overview of new unified interface in Microsoft Dynamics 365. What is this new unified interface all about? Basically, the new unified interface in Dynamics 365 uses a responsive web design principles to provide an optimal viewing and interaction experience for any screen size, device or orientation. It brings all the rich experience to any client that you are using, whether you are on a browser, tablet or phone. You will be able to consume a similar experience. So that is the basic principle why new unified interface was announced in Dynamics 365 version 9.0. So if you want to get more information about the enhanced UI or the new unified interface, you can go to these links and I will put the link in description box as well. So let us now see the history of Microsoft Dynamics 365 user interface link. You might be wondering that Microsoft Dynamics CRM has been around since more than 17 years. It's not a very new product. Having said that, Dynamics CRM has grown over starting from its version 1.0 in 2003. So here is the chronological list of all the officially released version of Microsoft Dynamics CRM. Let us now see pre-CRM era. CRM is just another product that Microsoft has brought and integrated to its business software portfolio, like other ERP products. For example, Great Plains, Accepta, Navision. Nowadays, these are called as Dynamics GP, AX, and NAV. However, AX and NAV are rebranded in Dynamics 365 as Dynamics F&O and Dynamics Business Central. You can track the origins of CRM to the year 2000 and product by name iCommunicate.net. In 2001, Microsoft acquired iCommunicate, which had 10 employees at that time. The developers behind iCommunicate.net moved to Redmond and started developing a modern web-based application together with Microsoft team. So according to the Aaron, who was the lead developer for iCommunicate.net, Microsoft CRM 1.0 UI was simply logical evolution of the UI he designed for iCommunicate.net. So perhaps this is one of the more concrete heritages carried over from pre-Microsoft era to the CRM product. You can compare the homepage of iCommunicate.net and Microsoft CRM 1.0. It looks very familiar. You can see so many things are common in terms of UI. So let us now see the Microsoft Dynamics CRM 365 product version. So in the year 2003, Microsoft CRM 1.0 was released, and in the same year, December 2003, 1.2 version was released. Rebranded as Microsoft Dynamics CRM 3.0 in the year 2005. So you can note that there was no officially released version called Microsoft CRM 2.0 or Dynamics CRM 2.0. I will let you know what are the reasons behind that. And after Dynamics CRM 3.0, in 2007, Microsoft has released Microsoft Dynamics 4.0. After that, in year 2011, Microsoft has released Microsoft Dynamics CRM 2011, and then the new version was launched in the year 2013 called Microsoft Dynamics CRM 2013. In the last quarter of year 2014, Microsoft released another version of that product called Microsoft Dynamics CRM 2015, and then in 2015, Microsoft has launched its new version called Microsoft Dynamics CRM 2016, and after CRM 2016, Microsoft has launched Microsoft Dynamics 365. So what Microsoft has done is it has combined both its ERP family of products and CRM into Dynamics 365. Initially, Dynamics 365 version 8.0 was released, and then recently the latest version is Dynamics 365 version 9.0. So having seen the release history, let us now see the major changes happen in Dynamics 365 user interface. As far as Microsoft CRM 1.0 and 1.2 was concerned, it was released in 2003. It was also known as Microsoft Business Solutions Customer Relationship Management 1.0, and soon the name was changed to Microsoft CRM 1.0. You can have a quick glance of CRM 1.0 homepage. You can see homepage contained a few navigational items, and at the bottom of screen you can see the homepage grid as well as workspace, and then sales and service module. Initially there was no marketing module involved in Microsoft CRM 1.0, and last piece was reports. You can use some crystal reports at that particular point in time. Along the bottom of the screen, user could navigate between homepage, workspace, sales and service environments. Finally, the report environment for metrics and statistics. So, having seen that, the next version, which was released in mid 2005, CRM 3.0 was released. As I said, that there was no officially 2.0 version released. Version 2.0 was originally slated for the first quarter of 2004, but major changes in reporting engine and major user interface redesign allowed Microsoft to skip directly to version 3.0. So if you compare the Microsoft CRM 1.0 and 3.0 UI, there were major changes, and there was the complete reporting engine was also changed. Earlier it used crystal reports, but now the SQL reports were used. So having said that, the UI of 3.0 version introduced a navigational paradigm that has been largely carried over to the version CRM 2011. So that was one of the first major change that happened to UI was in CRM 3.0. It was largely carried over to like almost from 2005 to 2011, almost 6 years. It carried almost the same UI structure. It was rebranded as Microsoft Dynamics 3.0 to indicate its inclusion in Microsoft Dynamics family of product. And it also added marketing capabilities like campaign management and marketing list to the product. So as said earlier, that in version 1.0 there was no marketing module, but in 3.0 some of the marketing capabilities were introduced with CRM 3.0. So, and most importantly, with CRM 3.0 now it is possible to create brand new custom entities to expand default data model to cover whatever the business domain the customer was working in. So it was truly called birth of XRM. So earlier, till this point in time, you could not create the custom entities, but now the users can create custom entities. So it was the birth of XRM, you can say. From CRM, it was transformed to XRM. So earlier, Microsoft Business Solutions for Dynamics, Microsoft Dynamics, now it is called Microsoft Dynamics CRM family of product. So this is the homepage of the 3.0 version looked like. You can see now there was something called as left-hand navigation pane was introduced, and workspace, sales, marketing, service and settings area was introduced in this particular page. So this structure remained as it is for almost 6+ years. So let us now see after CRM 3.0 in the year 2007, Microsoft has launched Microsoft Dynamics CRM 4.0 in the year 2007. Launched in December 2007, version 4.0 was multi-everything, multiple languages, multiple currencies, and most importantly, multiple tenants. So it was branded as Microsoft Dynamics CRM 4.0. It improves security, data importing, direct mail merging, and inbuilt support for new operating systems such as Windows 2008 and technologies such as SQL 2008. It was offered as an on-premise as well as online. And there were no major changes in terms of UI except some minor look and feel changes. You can see there was no major UI changes except some of the CSS and other cosmetic changes in terms of UI, but still left and navigation pane was there and navigational items were almost same, and the navigation features and other items components related to user interface was intact. So having said that, in the year 2011, Microsoft has launched another version called Microsoft Dynamics CRM 2011. Launched in February 2011, it introduced the concept of solutions as solutions layers, allowing partners to deliver managed packages of customizations and web resources to be deployed to customers much like you would deploy an app on your phone. It was branded as Dynamics CRM 2011. This was major milestone in roadmap of Dynamics CRM 365. It added new features and capabilities, but however, there were no major changes in terms of UI except minor look and feel changes. So you can see now the look and feel was changed, the cosmetic changes were done, but still if you can see there was left-hand navigation pane and the navigation items and navigation components was almost same as CRM 3.0. Having seen that, next version that was released was CRM 2013. Here again, I have indicated with the blue icon that this, in terms of user interface, this was another key milestone. Microsoft released Microsoft Dynamics CRM 2013 with their eyes firmly on future. It introduced more clients like tablets and mobiles apart from regular web and Outlook. So till this point in time, till CRM 2011, there was no mobile and tablet clients available in order to consume Dynamics CRM older versions. But with Dynamics CRM 2013, you can see there were two major clients were introduced, which was tablets and mobile screens. So it was branded as Microsoft Dynamics CRM 2013. CRM 2013 provides completely new and clean mobile device touch optimized screen and flat user interface. Flat user interface while navigating to CRM 2013, you will notice the absence of pop-up windows similar to a website clicking an item. Navigation replaces your current view with the new page. You can use the black button take you to the previous page. So this is how a CRM 2013 UI look like. You can see now the UI is changed. So UI was targeting the flat screens or the mobile or touch devices. You can see the now left-hand navigation pane was gone, and there was something called as the tiles slider was introduced. You can see touch optimized screens were introduced. So having said that, the next version was CRM 2015. It was released in 2014, and in terms of user interface, there was significant amount of changes happened to the user interface of Dynamics CRM 2015. So Microsoft Dynamics CRM 2015 was released in fourth quarter of 2014. It was branded as Microsoft Dynamics CRM 2015. It improved CRM app for tablets, working offline use, draft to create new CRM records and synchronize the changes, and build an app homepage personalized within pin records and dashboard views. It enhanced user interface for fewer clicks with introductions to slider bar, and you can see if you are familiar with CRM 2013, you can remember that there was a user needs to slide so much time horizontally if there are a number of custom entities in the sitemap was increased. But now you can see there was a new slider was introduced. This particular slider, you can have all the modules within CRM 2015: sales, marketing, service, settings, and help center. You can click on each module tile, and automatically the below sitemap or the slider will be filled out accordingly. Having said that, the next version was CRM 2016. Dynamics CRM 2016 was released in fourth quarter of 2015. It was branded as Microsoft Dynamics CRM 2016. Next generation of CRM app for Outlook and filtered node controls were introduced in this version. Contextual document store and manage your private documents in OneDrive for business and directly from CRM. So there were many integrations with OneDrive for Business, and many such platform level changes were made. So you can see now you can directly integrate your Dynamix CRM 2016 into Outlook, and there were major app changes as well. However, from other client perspective, there was no much UI changes. And lastly, the current version, which is Microsoft Dynamics 365, was launched in the year 2016. Microsoft Dynamics 365 released in fourth quarter of 2016. It was branded as Dynamics 365. It integrated its CRM and ERP products. The user experience enhancements in web apps with release of user interface of web apps has been refreshed to improve the usability and visual appeal. Dynamics 365 8.0, no major changes in terms of UI was done. But in Dynamics 365 version 9.0, major changes in terms of user interface was done, because the new completely unified look and feel you will feel for Dynamics 365 version 9.0. So this was all about the major changes in terms of user interface for Dynamics 365 or Dynamics CRM. So let us now see a detailed explanation about Microsoft Dynamics 365 unified interface. The unified interface uses a responsive web design principles to optimal viewing and interaction experience for any screen size, device or orientation. It brings all rich experience to any client that you are using. Whether you are on a browser, tablet or a phone, you will be able to consume similar experiences. So this is one of the screen of Dynamics 365 unified interface. If you want to learn more about Dynamics 365 new unified interface, I have already prepared about how to navigate, what will be the changes, how to look for information from which particular place. So all this information I have described in one particular video. You can navigate to that particular video by clicking on the information card shown above, and I will put the link of that particular video in the description box as well. And here you can see the top ribbon is called app selector. There is a collapse and expand button as well. In that particular screen you can see the recent record screen, favorite screen, entity navigator as well as work area selector. If you want to see the complete navigational items, you can see official Microsoft YouTube video by clicking on this link. I will put this link as well in the description box. So having said that, let us now see the future roadmap of Dynamics 365 user interface. The Microsoft Dynamics 365 legacy web client will be deprecated, and customers should have or must have been transitioned to new unified interface on or before October 1, 2020. Microsoft will continue to provide support, security and other critical updates to Dynamics 365 legacy web client until October 1, 2020. Will not release any additional functionality beyond what has been already announced. In addition, the following capabilities will also be removed by October 1, 2020. The number one is process dialog box. It was already announced previously. Next thing which is going to be removed is task flows. In October 1, 2020, Dynamics 365 legacy web client process dialog box and task flows will no longer be available. In coming months, for those that have not already made transition, Microsoft will be sending reminders and scheduling updates to transition the customers to new unified interface prior to October 2020. A complete list of deprecation announcements will be made available at Microsoft Dynamics 365 official documentation site. We'll put the link in the description box as well. You can also see the main announcement of this particular message in our Dynamics 365 version 9.0 new features video series. The complete playlist where we have covered each and every deprecation as well as new features that has been released with Dynamics 365 version 9.0. You can see the complete video series there. Having said that, that is all about the unified interface of Dynamics 365 and all the major changes that has been done in terms of user interface for Microsoft Dynamics CRM and 365 from first version till today. So if you still got some questions, then feel free to leave a comment in this video, and we want you to help us which feature that you would like us to pick in the next video. Also feel free to connect with us on all the major social media platforms like Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn as well as on WhatsApp. We'll put all the links to connect with us in the description of this video as well. On that note, I wind this video here. I thank you for watching this video till the end. So if you have learned something new out of this video, then please like, share and subscribe to Dynamix Academy, and also press the bell icon so that you will never miss any update whenever we release a new video to our Dynamix Academy YouTube channel. And on that note, I end this video and take your leave. Hope to see you all in the next video. Till then, bye bye and take care. And once again, thank you for your time.